Please. Hi, coffee with us today.
At 6:35.
Listen, this is a classic coffee whip. Classic. I'm going to make a long story short, then we're going to ask our guests to fill in the gaps.
Okay.
Okay. Making a new Lassie movie, not using one of the Rudd Weatherwax breed of collies, the original Lassie breeding stock. And there's a local lady who has mounted a nationwide, if not worldwide, effort to stop this genetic abuse of the name Lassie.
Using the World Wide Web, among other things.
Joanne Neidhart's in our Studio A right now. Hey, Joe, how are you?
Hey, Marty. Hey, Don. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing great. You brought a couple of your colleagues with you.
Yep.
Now,
Shane here and Becky.
Now, would you like to add anything to our to the story as I presented it?
Well, this is kind of a story within a story in a lot of ways because the three coordinators of this campaign have never met each other. We've only met each other through the internet.
Okay.
We have come together to bring Lassie fans around the world in a effort to get the current company that is producing the Lassie television show to use Weatherwax dogs.
Now, is it a movie or a television show?
It's a television show. It currently airs on cable systems on Animal Planet here locally.
And aren't they planning a movie?
There is possibility, but not through Sonar. Sonar would not have anything to do with a movie at this point in time.
Sonar's the syndication company?
Sonar Films is out of Canada. They're a Canadian company, and they did the Lassie series. They did 26 episodes with Lassie. And at the end of the 26 episodes, they have apparently decided that they don't need Weatherwax Lassies, that they can use collies that they bought from a breeder. And they hired a French trainer and decided they could do this just as well.
All right, now let me ask you. The obvious question is, okay, a collie is a collie is a collie. By the way, my favorite dogs. But you all don't see it that way. Now, tell us why.
For 53 years, the only Lassie you've ever seen on screen has been a Weatherwax Lassie. Lassie is actually a classic Hollywood success story. Lassie was a stunt dog, was not hired to be the star. And the script was written that Lassie, for Lassie Come Home, would go into the raging river and go across the river and come out and, you know, be a hero getting through the story. Mm-hmm. Well, the actual dog that they hired, which was a show collie, refused to go on the river, and it was an actual river. It's not like today's sets where it's all staged. It was a river, and it was at record high. So they put Rudd's dog in, and Rudd's dog came out of the scene, struggled up the bank, came up the bank, laid down totally exhausted and barely moved, in fact to the point that he did not look like he was breathing. None of that was in the script. That was all innovated by Rudd. And Rudd continued to do that throughout all of the movies. At the end of the MGM days, Rudd actually owned the Lassie trademark, and that's when television started.
You know, in movies, other people have played James Bond. There were been 3 or 4 James Bonds playing a character. Why can't other dogs play Lassie, in your mind?
For the same reason that Roy Rogers will only be Roy Rogers and Trigger will only be Trigger. These dogs are genetically bred with the trademark markings. Unlike Shane, the Sable here, which is the Lassie coloring, you must have a full blaze up the nose, a full white collar, 4 white feet. That's all genetic. The new puppies do not have that. They'll be using makeup.
Oh, wow.
The line for Lassie fans and Lassie collectors, the line is part of the magic of Lassie.
Got it.
And
okay.
the training that goes with that, the style of training, and the script consulting that they have done over the years has made the Lassie image what you know today.
So in other words, keep the collectible collectible.
He's really an American icon, and that's not something I came up with. That's something that TV Guide came up with, that various other magazines and publications have come up with.
Okay. And of course, you're saying he because Lassie was always a guy playing a girl.
Yes, Lassie's a cross-dresser.
Okay. Now,
go ahead.
A real quick question on Becky. Is Becky old? Is that why she's gray?
No, Becky is called a Blue Merle. Collies come in 4 colors. They come in the Sable, they come in Blue Merle, they come in Tri, which is a black.
I've never seen one like that.
Sable face.
Listen, this is wonderful about, we've only got a couple minutes left. I want to ask you about this internet thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you and 2 other people, did you meet up in a chat room? I mean, how did this come back? So we're running out of time.
Well, I put up a Lassie website as a prototype that I was going to present to Bob Weatherwax and Golden Books, and people came to know the website, and I had fans writing in for like about a year, so I had a built-in mailing list when I heard about this. And I heard about it through the collie list, where the breeder actually told somebody that she sold dogs for this purpose. And I just put out an email to everybody and said, hey, once I confirmed it, Lassie's being replaced for the first time ever.
Where are these other two people at, by the way?
Kathy Schmidt is in Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Lauren Gates is in Independence, which is outside of Kansas City, Missouri.
Sure. Yeah.
That is really cool. Okay, now, you all have an organized organization? That was redundant, but you got the idea.
Yeah, we do. We chat every night online, and we do strategic planning, and we react to things that are happening. Sonar got us last week for some copyright infringement, and we were shut down for half a day while we fixed that.
Whoa.
But we do try to stay within all legal limits. They were given full credit for all of their logos and their products.
Got it.
But they claimed it was copyright infringement. We don't want to do anything illegal. Lassie is about honesty and goodness and all, and we don't want to do anything illegal.
But
so
nothing's solved yet.
We fixed that.
Nothing's solved yet from your point of view.
Well, no, they have open negotiations with Bob Weatherwax, but they were negotiating with him when they bought the puppies and hired the French trainer. So our motto is, until Weatherwax is under contract and a Weatherwax dog is being used, we continue on for as long as it takes.
All right, now, how does somebody email you?
You can email us in care of lassienet@AOL.com.
All right, it's easy to
all
remember.
one word, L-A, and I'll be leaving you some literature here at the station in case somebody calls that has all the information in it.
Well, if you want to come back and bring the dogs back and say hi, that'd be great.
I'd love to see
We love puppies. I mean, you know, of course,
They're going to sleep.
I'd love to see Becky up close.
we on Friday, Don and I, on the new news, we've been, finding puppies' homes for 13, 14 years now.
Yeah, I've been watching your Friday segments for a long time.
We like those little dogs, so if you want to come on back, that'd be great. Hey, listen, good luck.
Gotta thank you guys for the mug.
It's all right.
Well, you're
That's
welcome.
my collection, and I did bring something for each of you. Brought you a copy of the latest Lassie book, which has just come out. It's Lassie: A Christmas Story. The illustrations in this book are actually done, the artist did them from pictures I took of Lassie when I met Lassie earlier this year.
Really?
And it's a gorgeous book. It will be a collector's item in years to come, and it's something that I hope that you can share with your families. Hopefully in future generations, Lassie will still be there to see your grandchildren and great-grandchildren.
Which number Lassie did you meet?
Number 8, the current Lassie.
Okay, 8.
Very good. Hey, listen, we've got to run, Joe, and we'll talk to you back here live shortly.
Thank you.
All right. It's an incredible... Goodbye. Isn't it? It's an incredible story. It's like, here's some fans who are saying, yo, hold on.
Nice to meet somebody you hear from on the net, too.
I'm telling you, very interesting.
643.
There's the address for Coffee With. We'd love to hear from you. Get in touch with us. We greatly appreciate it. We are coming right back.